Um, this is a little help, quick tip kind of thing for anybody that's here in the community. I see this a lot, all the time. Um, I'm redoing this because I don't want to offend certain people that tend to get their feelings hurt very easily here. So I'm going to try to curb my language and use verbiage that will make you feel comfortable and not so threatened, I guess, if that's possible. But I see quite a few of these types of things. I'm not particularly singling out Darien here by any means. But as you can see, I keep getting race canceled when I try to start a race. It does this with every track, car, etc. I don't know what it could be. And then usually we just throw some random picture in here that has nothing to do with what the topic is, so therefore most people will just scroll by and not pay any attention to you. Now, I'd like to point something out here. If you've noticed while I've been scrolling here, none of the stuff here on the side has been moving. Only the, your dedicated ads or content that's geared towards you as a user on the Facebook platform, and the page itself, the context, the posts, etc. All you have to do with anything you're looking for on the Assetto Corsa Drift community or any group you're a member of, period. I'd like to show you something. This is so easy, so basic. So, and I'm going to show you a couple examples here, but let's just look at this, right? Keep getting race canceled. So we'll copy that, and we're going to paste that in here, and we're going to hit search, enter. And now anything that says keep getting race canceled, okay? Now it might get, like here, getting get or getting, okay? Things like that, but keep getting race canceled. And you might find context in here where you can see in multiple places. It might have different findings. You might find that one person had a video setting, like they had their resolution set incorrectly according to their TV's specs. So if their monitor is calling for a 1920 by 1080 and they're trying to run it in 4K, every time they go to do that, it's going to crash, and it's going to crash back. Like the game itself will crash as an execution file, and it'll bring you back to the launcher or to Content Manager. And until you fix that and you go back and set that properly, every time you try to launch the game, it's going to try to launch the game in a 4K resolution, and your monitor will go no higher than the 1920 by 1080, and it's going to crash because it's not capable of completing that task. So that might be something. It could be something like a checksum. You installed a mod, and now that's causing a problem. You could just go back and verify and things of that nature. Point being is you will find a lot of these answers already in here. So again, not picking this one out. This just made me think of something, and that's what made me cue it. But just try, guys. Tyler's brought this up several times. It probably doesn't even bring it up anymore because he's so tired of it. I've said it. I'm not an admin or a moderator. Other moderators have said it multiple times. We try to help, guys. And if anybody wonders why some of the long timers start to get attitudes towards people, it's because the same exact questions get asked every single day. And part of the requirements for you to get into the group is to read certain topics, and then you have to acknowledge the fact that you read them. And anytime you're asking these questions, like Chris has pointed out multiple times, all you're doing is outing yourself to show that you did not do what you said you would do when you joined the group. So just my 2 cents. Hope it helps out to you guys. Don't really care if it doesn't either.